So believe it or not, I actually thought that I might run into this, especially with the experience I had with my niece's quilt. Okay, it has been so long since I have finished my cat quilt. I've been so excited to get to this next quilt project. I have been thinking and mulling things over in my mind for forever, but I was doing a video on, a series of videos actually, on my sewing machine that was requested many times. And then I got done with that and I realized what a great thing that fabric destashing is, and other people destashing theirs and you destashing yours. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. You'll be addicted like I was. But it's time to actually sew on the fabrics that I've been buying. And so today I'm going to do kind of a figure it all out vlog. This is how I start. I don't buy patterns. I'm too cheap to buy patterns. I know, it's 11 bucks. Why don't you just spend the 11 bucks? I just can't do it if I know how to figure it out. So that's why I'm spending time today trying to figure it out. To do this, I wrote down, first of all, I have an idea of the quilt I want to do, and I'll show you a picture of it. And so I wrote down kind of a rough sketch of the two blocks and what they look like. So this one is only going to have, let's see, I need to do swirls for what is red. What I want to be red. The stars will be red because I want them to stand out. So this is mostly red. And then the lines on each of these, just the lines, are the dark gray here. This dark. Do you spell gray G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? That just throws me for a loop every time. And then also it's going to need the background fabric, and this one needs the black, and it needs the dark gray. I'm going to spell it the other way this time, so that way I have one way. One of the ways I spelled it is right. And then it's got the background fabric too. Is that true? 1, 2, 3. Okay, they each have 3 fabrics. This one only has red, this one only has black. And that will give us the effect that I'm looking for. And for some reason, okay, I know I'm being really disjointed, but I know she has a queen size bed, and queen size bed, just the top is 60 by 80. So you want drop on the sides and you want drop at the foot. So what size I need to make it? Well, I guess I want to make the blocks 12 inches. So I'm going to do those 12 inches. Okay, so I want to make both of the blocks 12 inches. So let's see, I want the drop on these. This is the width, so I have to add, how far do you go down? I mean, I would say at least like 16 inches. When 2 plus 16, 16 is 32, which gives me 9. Then the funny thing about that, now that I kind of had that figured out, is that there's no way I have enough fabric. So I had bought this a long time ago thinking this was the color. Okay, so my friend is, I love you friend, she's very, very picky. All this stuff has to match exactly for her. Like, she's really picky. So I got this red that has like these different tones on it, so that if it didn't exactly match, well, there's that color in there somewhere. So it's got all the different reds in it. But this, I only bought 2 yards of this one, and then this darker one. Let me look at this. This is insane. I only have a yard. I only have a yard of this dark. How I thought I was going to make a quilt that is 100 by 100 with just 3 yards of fabric. I don't know. And the dark gray goes on both. which means I'm gonna need a lot of this, and I don't have a lot of this. Oh man. Well, okay, on this one it's just the corners, and on this one it's just the V's. I don't know. I don't know. This happens to me every time. Why do I do this to myself? Why don't I just, I guess if I had $1 million, I would just order 4 yards and then never worry about it. So believe it or not, I actually thought that I might run into this, especially with the experience I had with my niece's quilt. So believe it or not, I actually thought that I might run into this, especially with the experience I had with my niece's quilt. So I've been looking for fabrics that might work for this, and you will never guess. On the destashing site, I found the exact same fabric, and I believe there's 2 yards. So now I have 4 yards of the red, which is only used on 1 block, but I can use it for the border and binding if I need to. Boy, that gray just, ooh, I wish it was this one because I already had 2 yards of this and I only have 1 of this. So I knew this might happen, so I've been looking for fabrics, and I ordered this one, and I think this will be the black, because I was thinking this would do it, but then I realized I needed more gray. So I found this, and I think this for sure can be the black. And whether there's enough difference in that, it's okay because it just kind of has to create that circle look. And then for my background fabric, I used to use this for aprons and that, and I have a lot of this. So these are the scraps. I can use those scraps. It's a good thing I saved them. And I think I have, yes, I have 3 yards of this, which is good because I need the background in everything, and there's just as much background in these as there is the dark gray. Guys, I'm so gonna run out of this dark gray. I don't know what to do. I should have been looking for more of this, but reds are easier to find. So I'll show you this too. This is super funny. I'll show you this too. I thought, oh, this is perfect. It's red, it's black. It's the perfect pattern. Are you ready for this? I don't know if you can see it, but in the picture, it looked like it was red and black. Can you see it? It's actually red and green. And I pulled it out and I went, oh no. It's not red and black. Why didn't I ask them a question? So, I don't know, did I somehow pick it out of the Christmas section of her listing? I don't know, but I think I have an idea on how I might be able to save this. I have so much red for this quilt though, I don't know if I'm even going to need this. I ordered this on a fabric destashing site. I ordered 3 and she sent me 4. So I have enough of this black. I have 3 yards of this background. I think that's good. I have these extra scraps. I have 4 yards of the red, 1 yard of the gray. This is going to be the kicker. And if I start it and I don't have this, you know what I need to do? I need to do an ISO on this fabric destashing site and see if anybody has this. The only thing is it's going to be really hard because there is no salvage information at all. Maybe I could get with the lady, because I bought it on Etsy. I bought the first couple fabrics on Etsy. I could get with the lady on Etsy and say, hey, where can I find more of this? Who makes it? Blah, blah, blah. And in that case, should I just go ahead and get started? Because I want to get started. Yeah, I could, no, because you need the dark gray for both blocks. I could get started with the red, because the red, I could get started making these spikes. The red and the background gray will not change. And then the black, I could do the 4 patches that need to be in the corners. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just not start with any of this and see if I can find some of it. Is this a dumb idea? Probably, but that's how it is, right? That's how I quilt. I have the background fabric. I ordered that. Awesome lady, if you want to know who I ordered it from, it was $8 a yard and it's 108 inches wide. Awesome price. I can get you in touch with her. That is coming, but I can't show it to you because she sent it to our old Utah address and then it had to get forwarded, and I thought, oh, just forward it. I forgot that we were forwarding things to my parents' house, and so I have to drive 3 hours away to go get the background fabric, but we're obviously not to that point because we're still worrying about fabric. All right, so I am going forward. Whether I should is yet to be seen.